Carex montana. It is a sedge which is possible to meet in the meadow slopes of northern Podillia region. Not so rare, but as well is hard to notice because of small tiny size. Usually it's easy for identification during fruiting, like every Carex species. Without fruiting is very similar to Carex humilis. Scabiosa columbaria, included in the list of rare species of Lviv oblast, so is present in the article, was seen near Luka village twice. A lot of materials are on the page of Vasily Rao. About other localities, usually it's very light in autumn flowering. Gladiolus imbricatus is included in the red data book of Ukraine. Very rare flower, was seen in Verkhobushi reserve, and as well near Lisovi village, near Premyshlyane rayon, but still in Zolochiv rayon. Usually grows in wetlands, several individuals together, very high, flowering in June. Very decorative plant. There are similar species in the gardens. It's under threat of melioration and lack of water in Verkhobushi reserve. Is together with other many rare species in these sandy places. Thalictrum simplex is included in the list of rare species of Lviv oblast under the name of Thalictrum bauhinii. Is very small Thalictrum species, but quite common in the meadow slopes, almost on every hill. It's possible to find the species in the second half of vegetation period. In autumn specifically, September, is not recognized now like separate species, belongs to Thalictrum simplex, but because it was recognized before, it is included in the article and all localities are indicated there with coordinates. It is in Zolochiv rayon and broader previous rayon, which now included as well in site of Zolochiv rayon. About the localities, firstly it was seen near Novosivki village when exploring this territory in the outskirts of the forest. It was in the beginning of October. It was hard to believe that it is a species, but lately I already knew how to differentiate it, and it became very obvious that it is almost on every middle natural vegetation hill, which is not so damaged by people, and I mean it's not so covered by invasive species as well. Because of course these meadow slopes, they are supported by cattle and some people activity mainly. This territory belongs to the forest zone, but these meadows appeared there because of these farmers. Now they are going to be forested spontaneously and intentionally. No more cattle is going on these meadow slopes, and forestation is very quick. Not everywhere, but in the majority of places. Another locality is near Luka village in another side of Zolochiv rayon. It is as well completely meadow slopes, hills, without any forest. Not included in the National Nature Park, everything is there. Other locality, let's talk about this as well. It is near Vedra, small village on Pidoisa hills. It is Pidoiska mountain, very famous spot for tourists. It is as well the species near Yasenev village. There is a lot of forestation going on. As well another spot is near Buchina village, previous broader rayon. There is a lot of the species. Korove, another village, outskirts of this village, meadow slopes, Makete, Lukashi. It is everything from previous broader rayon, not far away from Ternopil Oblast. In Zolochiv it was seen as well in outskirts of rubble village, very interesting and high meadow slope. As well near Zolochiv it is Struzeha mountain, even there the species was seen. Near Ecology it is Columbaria mountain. It was seen there in June. As well the species is near Zarvanetsa village in Zolochiv region. In Brode previous region it is on Makitra famous mountain. As well it is present in the Vosmashi land near Khmelva village, Stinka village outskirts, Zembal mountain. Actaea europaea is included in the list of rare species of Oblast. It's common in some areas in the outskirts of the forest, near Novosilki village for example. Fruiting is in the autumn period, flowering in the summer period. In the leaf condition is very similar to other species, Actaea spicata, so it's very important to take a lot of close-up photos of the leaves then, underneath stems of the leaves, and try to find at least some stem with inflorescence, even if it is not flowering yet. It could be very essential for identification. Sometimes it is inside of the forest, but there should be some light, quantity of light anyway. So it was seen in several localities. In some localities it is very small quantity, in others it is quite large, and it is very high plant too. It is in Drivenki locality for example as well, nearer to the large village. Usually it is dry places. Here we see the leaves. There could be some difference from similar species, but not significant, so I usually looked for the inflorescence and the main stem. Or it is better to come again to the spot in July-August, in summer period. Here we have flowering, very dense inflorescence, a lot of stems, massive leaves, 1 meter of height or even more, so easy to notice this plant in the second half of vegetation period. Usually these localities are nearby or inside of the Fagus selvatica forest.